It looks better.
It looks way better than I expected. I was kind of nervous because I've never done anything like this.
Colors are really bright.
Yeah, it really pops. It might be me feeling this way because we're close to finishing, but I feel like I don't know how you could walk by and not smile. Where did we meet?
I used to see you around the painting studio,
Yeah.
but we never really talked.
Yeah.
And then there was a show in downtown San Marcos.
My parents purchased a painting of Onix's, and then we ended up being in an expanded media class together. Did some collab work in that class, and then we decided to collaborate on a painting, and we curated a show together. Then we were asked to do the mural. When I started working on the design for the mural, I knew what I wanted to say with the mural, but I didn't know what it was going to look like. So I started kind of working around my idea of making something all-inclusive and thinking of Texas State and my experience here, thinking of all of the different people that are here that make up Texas State, thinking of community and diversity and all the different majors. So I wanted to express that through shape and color. And I started off with a sea of rainbow squares, moved on to circles. For these designs, I was thinking of the hub of Texas State being the center and having all of these circles kind of indicate people who go here, but also alumni, people who have been here. Played around with that quite a bit. With these, thinking of color theory and applying color theory to people. Someone that's red and you have someone that's yellow, and you put them together and they make orange. Thinking of how we're stronger together, stronger in teams and as a community. I eventually moved on from the squares and the circles to triangles. It made sense when thinking of Texas State Star and how to apply my ideas to Texas State more specifically. So I ended up working on kind of an abstracted star and moved on from this discombobulated star form to a more flat light design of triangles that interlocked with each other and also passed through one another, changing color as one triangle hit the other triangle and creating a new color, which has led me to the closest design of what the mural is going to look like. And I took the Texas State palette of maroon and gold and took all of the colors that are needed to create maroon and to create gold, and I worked based off of that to make a more thoughtful design based off of my earlier ideas. And so I've just been perfecting this really and making sure I feel good about where each shape meets and what color is next to what color.
So right now we are at Texas State, really just kind of in the middle of the campus. The quad's right behind us.
It's a nice area. There's benches to sit at. There's nice greenery around. It's a high trafficked area. We're excited that people will be able to see the process of the mural by walking back and forth to classes.
Day 1 and 2 is really just prep work, making sure the wall is clean, everything's primed.
The space that we're going to get actual color on will be completely white and not as textured. This morning we got here and we had left our canvas tarps on the ground. We basically had an infestation of crickets. Decide to find their home under the canvas tarps. So we had to pull them out and shake them all off and sweep them out of the way.
It's like a plague.
It was really, yeah, it was like a plague of crickets. Just finished priming our second coat. We are about to touch up some areas that didn't hold the paint as well. We're going to be working on gridding out the small scale design and mathematically figuring out where all of the points line up so that we can measure it on this wall and start drawing and taping off to get the actual paint up there. We have 22 colors.
Gallons.
22 gallons, 22 colors. And we're gonna sort the colors and number the colors. That way we can keep track of what color goes where. Hopefully it doesn't rain over the weekend or we will be redrawing most of the mural. Today's day 3.
We officially have one of our first volunteers
Yes.
to help us out.
We have a volunteer, which has been very helpful, and we finished drawing out the entire mural. And now we are taping some shapes off to paint some colors. It rained all night last night, and we were worried that the rain would come towards the mural and peel off the tape. But we were very fortunate to have the rain come behind the building and it didn't touch the mural at all, so we are all set to start painting today. We're ahead of schedule and we're really excited to be able to work and not have any setbacks from the storm. We're gonna finish this, we're gonna finish it good. Okay, I don't have a speech. I was just gonna tell people what to do. Day 5
today, and we're continuing some more taping and sealing for new colors.
Yeah, we're gonna keep painting. Hopefully we'll be about a little more than halfway done at the end of today.
What color are you excited about for today?
I'm excited about the greens. We've got some good greens and we've got a blue. Day 6, we're almost done. We have our amazing volunteers behind us pushing through on our last colors as we,
Really excited.
Yeah, touch everything up. I'm excited to have fun. I'm excited that there will be volunteers involved, and so it's not just me working on something, but that I will have people there to help me. I'm excited that it's so large scale.
I think there's some really nice passages throughout in relationship to different colors touching. But I think my favorite thing is seeing it from afar and to kind of see how it breaks the plane. Walking from that side, there's these gates back here, and then as you walk forward, it's just this block of color that breaks into your sight, and I think that's really amazing.
I love the whole thing, but I think I just love the transition of the colors next to each other with like the blue violet, the green gold, the Texas State beige, and then a nice soft orange. I dig the slenderness of the shapes and how they kind of come off of the wall and point towards the sky. And yeah, I think that all the colors just really pop right here. And even more so over here, going into the bright green, and then the more dull green, and the blue. Yeah, that's my favorite part.